whole life you're told that the color you perceived as blue is called blue, but the color you perceived as blue is really perceived as purple to me, then we'll be spending our whole lives calling two different colors.
No, that's ridiculous. Blue is blue. The sky is blue. My shirt is blue.
But your whole life you've been told that blue is blue. What if your blue is red in my eyes, or green?
Then you would call it red or green.
No, I would call it blue because my whole life I've been told to call this specific color blue.
So, you're saying that no one sees the same thing. Everything everyone sees is different, but we all call them the same things because that's what we've been told to do.
Yes!
So there's no telling what the actual color of actually anything is because I can't see through your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Then how are we supposed to know if anything is really anything at all?
We're not, but that's the beauty of it. We could be living our whole lives in complete compromise if that's what we had chosen to do.
That's not beautiful. That's just weird, Emma.
Come on, Kevin.
No. How are we supposed to understand anything if nothing is certain?
We're not.
Look at those stars. That's undeniable. You cannot say that they do not exist. They're there. I can see them.
Well, what you're really seeing is just reflected light from hundreds, millions, or even billions of years ago. They're all dead now.
Dead.
They're gone. They're only massive balls of gas anyways. That one's a satellite.
Why do you always have to be so, I don't know, negative?
Well, I'd rather see things for what they really are and deal with the consequences than be blissfully ignorant and numb.
I wouldn't.
So, why'd you do it, Kevin?
Do what?
You know. Tell me about the first one.
That's not important anymore, Emma. There's no use dwelling on things that are already gone. You just have to deal with them and move on. I'm sorry, I just can't talk about these things.
It's okay.
No, it's not
Look,
okay to...
I'm sorry I asked.
I'm sorry, it's just... If there's one thing that I've learned, it's that happiness cannot depend upon the happiness of others. You cannot just put everyone's lives ahead of your own and think that counts as love.
Here, think about this. Every choice that you've ever made your entire life, what breakfast cereal to eat on the first day of 4th grade, what book to read for the summer, has led you to this point in time in this version of yourself that you are. You ever thought about that, Kevin? You ever thought that, I don't know, maybe the choices we made were the wrong ones, or we diverged off the path? Something like that?
If that is true, I'm actually glad my choices led me here. Because that's why I met you. Even if it was here. You can't go on this way, Emma.
Excuse me?
Why do you do it, Emma?
Why? I couldn't, life just wasn't the choice for me, I guess.
What are you talking about?
Well, I think that some people just perpetually want to die.
I don't understand.
Of course you would.
All right, Emma, you just shrug me off, like you shrug off everyone that ever tries to get close to you.
I don't believe in...
Right! Emma, you don't believe in anything. You question everything. All this with what's real and what's not, and colors, and dead stars. Maybe if you tried believing in something for once, you could try to live again.
Well, maybe I don't want to live again, Kevin. Maybe I like the choice I made. I hate that world. Everything's so petty and pretentious, and everyone is just so blinded by their own personal problems. Like, what part of the Caribbean should we go to this summer? Am I getting enough fiber? Why did my friend say that really insensitive thing about my weight? Even you,
Me?
Kevin. Yeah, you're just like the rest of them, too concerned about the twig in someone else's eye to pull out the branch in your own. I'd rather spend eternity here alone
shut up
die on the streets as a dog like you.
But it didn't have to be that way. You had a choice.
The only choice.
Don't talk to me about choices. I made my own decisions. Just like you chose this. Nothing would be the same if you didn't exist.
You know, it's not like I actually wanted to kill myself. It's just, I were crossing the street and a car was coming. I just wouldn't get out of the way.
I understand.
Do you? Do you, Kevin?
Look, Emma, you have a choice now. You can go back and try again if you really want to. The only mistake you ever made was giving up. There's a trigger somewhere. Let's pull it.
Maybe I don't want to feel again, Kevin. I was always just dead. I gave up a long time ago. I can't. I just...
Yes, you can, Emma. You have to.
No, I don't. It's not right for me. I'm not going to be your stupid karma pawn. I'm done, Kevin. I've had enough.
Don't you give up on me, Emma. Don't you dare give up. Name one time that I ever gave up on you. You know what? Maybe you're the one with the branch, Emma. Did you ever think about that? You say all these deep things, but you don't really feel them. Maybe people surround themselves with these petty concerns because true reality is too much for them to handle. Try again, Emma. Come on. Look at those stars. It may be just hundreds of years of reflected light from dead balls of gas. But they're there. And I'm here. And I'm looking at you. And I can feel it. I can see them.
I can too.